You can't tell me when my people have told me what I need to do. You can't tell me. Huh? But wait, those of you tuning in on the stream here on, please give me headphones. Here on YouTube, today we're talking self-initiation and numerology. We're doing the numbers. Now, I see there's quite a few comments already. There's a few people who wanna know. Okay, I'm a number as well, but Atini. Shout out family for joining. What's today's date? Today's date is the 1st. All right. The 1st. It's a good day for the leaders. It's a good day for the leaders. October. Okay, just give us a sound check. Sound check. Let me know if the audio is good. If you can hear me properly, let's take it from there. Sound check. Sound check. Now, if you're on TikTok and you want me to do your numbers, head over this side. If you just want to listen, you might be lucky to hear something in regards to your number. Rakwana again. All right. Just give me a moment. All right. Whoa. All right. No. All right, we're exactly 7 minutes away from the stream starting. Okay, Mike is this jacket is huge. Buffet, we're soon going to have these in store. Teapots. These will cost you 200 Rand. In here in Ali, like this section where you pour the herbs in, then obviously drop the hot water in there, let it steep, and enjoy your herbal tea. So these are gonna cost you 200 Rand. Obvious, the aesthetics are amazing. Well, one. So a lot of you are trying to find out how can they take the herbal tea. This is how you can take it without needing to strain, using another strainer or serve. This will serve you. So you could do your combination teas in here. Say cancer bush, elderberry, African potato. Put them together in there. Add a bit of honey to sweeten. Let it steep for 15 and enjoy. Now it's really nice. It's got a wooden handle. It's glass. All right, cool. All right, Buffett. Those of you who are on the stream here on YouTube or Facebook, there's a link I'm going to drop in the comment section. This link will give you access to the stream. Now, you can then join the stream live. You can be in studio, and then we can do your numbers live on the stream. Now, if you're about that life, joining us live on the stream, then we can take it there. Okay. Yeah, I think Neto G Drive. Okay, cool. G Drive. Yeah, Neto. Okay, hold on. Just give me a moment, please. Okay. Media department. How many videos do you think we created over the past year, like volume-wise? How many videos do you think we've dropped? Oh, in fact.
Because YouTube, we started YouTube maybe was it 3-5 months ago,
and
we had 460 something videos.
What? Live stream, nah? Promo or live stream assets? Okay. Product ads. Okay.
And then there should be 1 or 2.
Oh, no. Stinging nettle. All right, fresh. Okay, Buffett, please hit the like button. Mobile is back. Mobile, make sure you give the tool access to your camera as well as your mic, so we can see you. Okay, Grateful One is also back in studio. Okay, we're about 4 minutes from starting the stream. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube. I think right now on YouTube, the channel is doing well. Our YouTube channel has, let me just wait for this page to load, 1,594 subscribers. We've grown by 227 subscribers in the last 28 days. Thank you to everyone who's engaging our content and really like finding value in what we do. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. In fact, we're growing it. We're not trying. It's growing. It's not an attempt. The goal is 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right now on Facebook, we're on 51,000. And then on TikTok, we're on 83,300. Now, some of you might not know, in my previous life, I had another channel where we were doing mostly fitness content, right? At the time, I'm big on fitness. Mostly fitness content, and I would create content for a very small audience. And yeah, like we barely had an audience, but I was consistent. You understand? This is the thing about this game. Sometimes you need to show the universe how bad you want it before the universe puts you out there. Very consistent in regards to creating content all the time, 24/7, trying to move like, but I understood what was happening. It was training for this moment, because now what we do it using that base knowledge from then. All that base knowledge that was acquired. Yeah, we're gonna put on the camera in the next 2 minutes, Ponsona. In the next 2 minutes. That base knowledge that was acquired through that process back then is relevant now. It's serving us right now. Serving us in this moment. So, with that said, everyone who, let me see in the private chat. I'm sorry, my desktop is giving me issues. Been trying. I see. Okay. I know you can go back to the YouTube then, because even if I do add you, I see there's no mic and so on. We're not going to be able to. Okay, 1 minute to go. What browser are you using, Mobile? If you're using Google Chrome, it's going to work better, because then you must give permissions. You must give permissions. All right, cool. Hold on. Let's do this. Recording. Okay. This also gets to stay in the studio until the recordings are done uploading. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go time, Buffet too. We're 1 minute out from start. All right, welcome back to our stream for the day, Buffet. I just want to change the cover here. Just give me a moment. Yes, Naila. Welcome back, Buffet. This is Tabo Mashaba from CMOS Africa, here to talk to you about all things crystals. Not crystals, my bad. Self-initiation and numerology. I'm reading from the studio now. We'll be taking dates of birth so that we can give you a reading in regards to your numbers. No? And if you've got other questions in regards to self-initiation, perhaps you can drop them in the comment section and let us know. I know there's quite a few comments already. This is a popular segment of our weekly show, quite popular, right? Where we talk about self-initiation and numerology. A lot of people want to know how the numbers can serve them and how they can align best in regards to their approach in regards to spirituality. We use the numbers. Okay? Why? The numbers don't lie. Most people know the saying that the numbers don't lie. Rakwanake. All right, cool. Let's see who's in the comment section before we dive in. Okay, Safety 365, every day, everywhere. What's good? Hey, my name is Israel, born 9th of May, 1991. All right, shout out Israel. Thank you for joining. Israel. Isis, Ra, and the Elohim. That name is so powerful. All right, cool. If you understand the Kabbalah, you know what we're talking about. No? Okay, he's born on the 9th. We're just going to do soul urge number. We're not going to do life path number. No? Soul urge number. No? All right, the soul urge number is your day of birth reduced to a single digit. Your day of birth. So he's born on the 9th. No? So what is a 9? 9 is 0 plus 1 put together, but it is 0 above all. If you see the position of the 0 relative to the 1, it is 0 above all, right? Let me go to camera. 0 is God. 1 is you, the creation. Now, the 9 is at the final stage of this particular aspect of their soul evolution. We go in 1 to 9 cycles in regards to our soul evolution. Nah? We die, we reborn. We die, we reborn. This is why the number 9 is connected to God. It's like that rebirth phase, the reconnector. It's reconnecting us to the new cycle. Energy never dies, right? One of the laws of the universe, one of Newton's laws. All right, we understand this. Pretty simple. So the 9 is closely connected to God. The 9 is the creator, right? Therefore, you must use your medulla, your higher self, né? The higher self, to do what? Humanitarian based work, because you must perpetuate the agenda, yeah, the universe, which is what? To create. Therefore, you are a master manifester. And if you are not in alignment, because your higher self requires you to operate from that highest position, your soul must have learned the things that it needed to learn. And if it has not learned those things, and once you're on the 9 and you're not in alignment, your life shows you flames. You understand? Your life shows you flames. These are the people. The 9 is the number of the humanitarian, all right? This individual must engage in humanitarian-based work. Now, if I'm looking at your channel, that's Safety 365, every day, every way, it looks like you are doing humanitarian-based work, Israel. Rakwan again, this is where you'll find fulfillment. This is where you'll find understanding and depth that will then take you to the next level. We're moving in levels, constantly. Rakwana, I hope this gives you context. So you must be in alignment with the higher self, right? Now, the higher self must perpetuate the agenda, yang, yeah, the universe, which is what? To create. Therefore, you must do what? Humanitarian-based work. Anything that takes humans forward, this will serve you. Maman? Anything that takes humans forward, this will serve you. So any self-centered work, any work that does not have this agenda, yeah, it will serve the broader scope of people, and it's just serving your material interests. Okay, cool. Okay, Ponzo M, what's up, Ponzo? Hope you're good. Ponzo's born 30/10/1999. You were born just before Y2K. All right. 3 is the number of communication. You're connecting past, present, and future. You're connecting past, present, and future. This is important. So you need to know who you are deep. You need to know who your ancestry is, because you need to tap into that epigenetic memory, that information, so that you can then in the present action things that are aligned with your bloodline. So perhaps your bloodline was farmers, Your people were farmers, staunch farmers, or perhaps your people were medicine men or medicine women, whatever it is, right? You need to tap in and go and understand, no? And you need to then also engage in this practice in the present so that it can affect the future. You then need to use your third vocal chakra. C, right, is the third letter. You're a soul urge. Number 3, this should give you context that you should communicate, right? You should control, right? You should be consistent, right? These are the things you need, all right? You always need to operate on balance. The trilogy, yeah? The trilogy, space-time continuum, solid, liquid, gas, Rakwan again. So you will do best in environments where you speak, where you communicate, because you are tapped into information yabantu abadala from the past. You will speak from a divine position. Hence, 3s tend to be pastors, podcasters, speakers. Rakwan again. Okay, cool. We've got Grace here backstage. Grace, please turn on your camera so that I can put you on the stream and then we can talk about your numbers. I see you do have your mic on. You just don't have your camera on. Please turn on your camera. Or drop me a comment in the private chat so I can see Hurdinta. I wanted to ask if you have products for a child with ADHD. Yes, Nobile, go get them lion's mane. Né? Lion's mane mushroom. It's going to be good for your child. Rakwanake. Hey, I'm fit. Hope you're good. Okay, let's keep doing the numbers. Yeah, I need Grace to turn on her camera. Once she's turned on her camera, I'll put her onto the stream. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll up so I can start Huntley. Okay. Yes, Mzansi Daily. What's good? Born 2604, 1999. All right, 2 plus 6 is 8. We're doing the soul urge number, right? Okay, 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is what? The infinity sign. Just upright. Right? Now, it's 2 zeros put together. We've spoken about how the 0 is God, but fused, right? Fused to create this infinity sign. Therefore, as above, so below plays such a critical role in the life of a life path 8 or a soul urge number 8. I'm a life path 8, so I know this deeply, right? We are also master manifestors. Again, once tapped into our God self, we manifest our intent and our desires with such ease. But also, this is a very comic number. If you operate from a comic position, you get dealt comically, right? If they operate against you from a comic position, they get dealt with from a comic position. Rakwan. So we must lead the life of righteousness. Most of the time, 8s tend to need to engage in a spiritual calling. They are on this journey of alignment and finding themselves in regards to that. And then balancing. Balance is the big part. We'll have challenge with balance all the time, right? Balancing what? Power. Balancing what? Money. Now, I get if God blesses you with money, it means that everyone comes to you seeking money. And what do you then do in those moments? You need to be able to discern. You need to be able to, make right decisions. Vele, God is putting you in a position where you are in power materially so that you can affect the people around you positively using your financial muscle. Don't abuse the power that you have, right? We operate best in leadership roles or in entrepreneurial roles. We like to take control. Why? Because we are intrinsically fused in with God, similar to the 9, but we are fused in with God, right? Like I said, I guess that infinity sign connected, 2 zeros put together. Okay? As above, so below. You are God manifest in the physical. But now, not to say that everyone else is not a God manifest in the physical. Everyone else is also God manifest in the physical. But we are God manifest in the physical differently. We are here to tap in and manifest. Now, for me, it gives me context. Oh, as a life path 8, here I am building CMOS Africa, which is changing lives. You get what I mean? So, Luana, you need to be like the 9, engage in humanitarian work. align things for people from that context, help them to find themselves, and therefore this will then provide positive karmic energy monetarily for you. Right? These are the people who are going to be millionaires and billionaires, right? Kanye West is a life path 8, just to give you context, right? And then those born on the 28th, they've got 2 times that 8 energy, so they too are going to have the racks. Elon Musk is born on the 28th. Why one? Died in. All right, cool. Israel nkarne serum 2 seats, no? And serum 2 seats. Okay, Nosipo. Lamin. What's up, Nosipo? 24 5 1993. Do you have something to help a child with ADHD? And I've responded to you already in regards to that. Okay, 2 plus 4. Now we're doing the soul urge number. Remember, do not confuse soul urge number with life path number. Soul urge number. So the soul urge number is the soul's urge perpetually, right? Each soul has a grand assignment. So you'll find that this number goes with you forever, eternally, right? And then the life path number is in this lifetime. Okay, so I'm born on the 19th, so my soul urge has always been to lead. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 reduced to a single digit is 1. So in every environment, now it makes sense. When I look into my things spiritually and who I am spiritually, it makes sense. For I've always been a king, you understand? But now I'm here to, as a life path 8, balance power. Perhaps in my past life, where I was a king, where I was a leader, there were mistakes made in regards to handling power. And therefore now we are here to learn power, control power, balance power, so that it doesn't affect the soul's trajectory. Rakwana ke? All right. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is 9. We've already spoken about how the 9 is connected with God, right? But now the higher self, God above all, right? And not God from a religious context. Don't be boxed into God being this religious individual or this religious energy. No. It is us from an earthly construct who creates religion. Why? Because perhaps God says, no, I need you to go down there to then create this religion that will then impact so many people, and they will use it as a philosophy to help them in their ascension process. What do we then do? Make mistakes of deifying these people. Here's some practical examples. Muhammad, Lekhanyan, Shembe. There's quite a few of them. Jesus, there's quite a few of them. They are not here to be deified. They are here to show us the process of ascension. Thoth, Hermes, Trismegistus, you name it. There's so many of them. These individuals who are here to come and shift us and take us to another level, right? Ithunywa zikaMdali, rakwana ke. The fallen angels, or the angels manifest in the physical. Now, with that said, you must lead a life of humanitarianism. What do I mean by this? You must do work that impacts people. If you do not do work that impacts people, God, this is your soul's grand assignment. In the universe, everyone has an assignment that comes together, right? That affects what is called collective consciousness. Okay? No, when your strong point is this is what you will do. Now, since it's 6, it's upside down. Your manifestations will always be different. So your humanitarian work will always be different. It might not necessarily be Ndumbeng Kai Kai, perhaps Washashoba, you heal people. No, it might be totally elsewhere in another space and time where you're doing humanitarian work from a totally different context. So you need flexibility. Unlike the 9, there's rigidity because the 9's assignment is the 9's assignment. Once they've connected with the higher self, they then understand what the assignment is. And if they veer from the assignment, life doesn't play out quite nice for them. One dangerous number, that one. But now you as the 6, you need that flexibility. You need to connect with your higher self. You need to be a humanitarian. Rakwana, that's the most important part. Do not be too self-serving. When you're too self-serving, all right, cool. We've got Grace here in studio. Let's add it to the stream. Grace, hey Grace, how are you doing?
Hi.
Man, okay.
You think okay?
I'm good, Grace. How can I help you today? Is this the Grace we always catch on the other side in the comment section?
Yes. I
Okay.
wanted you to help me with numerology reading case.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Tell me your day of birth. Hey, I get it. A soul urge number.
Yeah, yeah, I was born on the 8th.
Oh yeah. We just spoke about the eight. The eight. All right. Cool. The soul urge number eight or the life path eight. These are people who are here to balance power. You know, master
Mm-hmm.
balance power. Yes, as above, so below. If you look at the number eight, it's two zeros put together, but in an infinity sign, meaning the energy is connected. Therefore, the life of an eight is going to have ups and downs, right? But also, the life of an eight is going to have beautiful moments in that the eight, when they're at the highest, they are at the highest. These are the people who, if they're really going to tap into the racks, they're really going to tap in, like not just entry level, like they are going to be billionaires. You understand? These are
Mm-hmm.
the people who, but now, what does that mean? Once you've got so much material power, it can drive you crazy. Let's look at Diddy now. The reason Diddy was doing what he was doing is because Satawa ke power analinyon. It's creating
Mm-hmm.
problems for him because now he's debaucherous. So you too have to balance power. You too have to see how maybe I'm being a bit too power hungry right now and yeah, by this. Two, when controlling the dynamics of power, you need to also impact people. So you need to lead. So you need to help people. Perhaps you are now the generational curse breaker in your family. And it takes time for an eight to connect with the higher self. So it doesn't start where you're born and you're born in the money. You work hard to get into the money. So now my question to you is, in regards to your life, what do you feel you are right now?
Mm. Yo. I I'm stuck. I'm just somewhere.
Hmm.
Nje. Hauna pili, hauna mrao again.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you think is causing this block, Grace?
I don't know, but I just somewhat sense hori it's just a period that's supposed to happen. I don't know for what
Mm-hmm.
reason though, but I just think God it's a phase that's just there for now.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm.
What spana no?
Not yet.
Do you work? You don't work. Yeah, you won't really
Mhm.
do well in the workspace. You'll do well with your own business. Why? Because as a life path eight, you are supposed to lead. So what will then happen is you'll be in the workspace and you'll have challenges, interpersonal challenges with the superiors because they feel like there's a you know clash for power, or they feel like you're a threat because they feel your energy. So have you thought about starting your own business?
Yes, I have. I have a lot of
Hmm.
times. It's just
And
Kiporing. I don't know, maybe no by the fear of not knowing what to expect. But yeah, I have thought about
mm.
it.
Okay, okay. Also, another thing about the life path eight is that you usually have a spiritual calling that you need to be engaging. Have you engaged your spiritual calling?
Yes, I have.
How's that going?
For now, like I explained, was it yesterday? As I explained, already,
Mm-hmm.
there's this blockage that's just going on. Don't know what's going on, but let me just be patient until something shows up.
Also, so you feel like your things are blocked in regards to getting the clarity as to how to navigate your spiritual calling.
Yes.
Okay. Have you tried the candle process that we normally suggest?
No, I haven't tried it. I was planning to do that.
Yeah, try it. Try it. There's a reason
Mm,
you gravitate towards, because I know you're a regular in the content. Now, our people are always trying to push us in a direction that will get us to find alignment. There's a reason you gravitate with what we do, you know, and you gravitate with, because the philosophy we hold perhaps is the philosophy that your people hold. I realized this much later, right? Because my spiritual mentor, the way he worked, at the time, was very
Mhm.
similar to the way I work now. But this body of work then developed, it tweaked, it became specific to me, right? So I think this is the
Mhm.
lesson your people are bringing you to learn this side. Okay, no, here's the body of work you can start with, and then it will tap you into frequency abona. Remember, as a life path 8, you have to balance as above, so below.
Mhm.
So all your work things, all your dreams and aspirations, and so on, will not be met if you do not attain, you know, that higher spiritual power. You must develop spiritual wealth first before you're going to develop king, material wealth. Wawa?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then now obviously we tend to be self initiates because this process, similar to the 11s, this process needs us to look into ourselves, to connect with ourselves. It's difficult. I know it's
Mm.
difficult
Mm.
because there's
Mm.
so much confusion in this process. There's a lot that's happening that you might not quite understand. But this is the only way forward, to be honest with you. Don't ever find yourself o ya ha kobela kai kai o tshwasa, or o ya ko moruting kai kai o etsetsa dilo tsa o tsa sethunya, right? Most
Mhm.
of the
Mm.
time we have to self-initiate unless they say to you, no, yeah, go learn something. If when you get that message and like it sits well with you inside, then you go there, and it's not an
Mhm.
external message influenced by other people. Salobar tlamelo tshwasa.
Yeah, you're like boards plenty of times.
So what's holding it back, in your opinion?
I
Wowza.
now I haven't seen that. I haven't
Yes.
seen that honestly in my dreams.
Yeah.
So, cause I
Yes.
cause it wanted the need for me to go there. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Were your parents married properly?
Well, I can say that, but the issue was that ko hore habo mama itse ha ba tshwantse hore ba ilo tlhabisa at my father's
Mm.
side. Then family habo time
Mm.
ba re bona they don't do those things. So
Ah, I
yeah.
want to know about
So
Pisces.
I can't say hore they were married properly because obviously society you one no short.
Okay, so it's come up as a problem before in your spiritual path, this thing.
No, no, no. It didn't until maybe Rekebo. I think I noticed it when I was has it man in my twenties,
Mm,
and then
mm,
ke
mm.
he ba mpotsa hore, "Hai man, when your parents were not married properly." Then I asked my mother, then she explained hore no. Maybe ka bata ba hore go shota rena re tlhabise your father's side, but they told us hore bona they don't do that at all.
Okay, that's fine. So
Mm.
as an 8, you now must balance your things, right? You must balance your things. It
Mhm.
means you need to balance connecting with your mother's people and your father's people so that they can give you this alignment. Because that's the only key to success in the material sense. You have to have success in the spiritual sense. Ivan,
Mhm.
you have to. That's the only way. This is my suggestion to you. So perhaps try this 9-day cycle with the blue and the yellow candle, and then maybe next week sometime we'll on for feedback. Bafethu, you know, I feel like I'm not getting any clarity in regards to the spiritually, right? I've been waiting for a
Mhm.
sign. So now while I wait, I will engage in this process. Ya rappel or hope for me, it's the same thing. To basically strengthen our connection so that I can get the
Mhm.
revelations as we need them now.
Mhm.
Then come back and tell me what is said next week. We have to go to an ad break now,
All
no?
right.
So I'll hear from you in regards to that next week. Reiko hore, you know, how are things coming together for you under this process, no?
Mhm. No problem.
Okay, thank you, Grace. Hang in there.
Okay.
But wait,
All
at
right.
break
Thank
time,
you.
we have still got our special running. Okay, before you can do your thing. We've still got our special running. Buy 2 gels, get 1 free in store, either at Durban or Brakpan, right? So this special runs up until the 5th. Buy 2 CMOS gels, get 1 free. Unfortunately, we can't do the special online. Why? Because the gel is sensitive in Korea. It needs to sit in the fridge. It goes off if it's not in the fridge. Okay. Let me take a few more questions before I add someone else onto the stream. Let's run with a few more comments. I want. Just give me a moment, Buffett. I just want to switch back here. Big idea. Game. Yes. Buffett, some of us, the assignment is to master spirituality under some of the toughest conditions financially, right? In terms of progress, you have to really like build internal wealth without the material, because some people build an identity that is not aligned with them because they think they have money, right? Money creates this false illusion that I've made it in life. Why? Because everything is about money here in the physical sense, but there's more to the game. Way more to the game. Way more to the game. Money is just but one facet of the game, right? Those who understand money, they understand that actually money is the tool to give you access to power. Because there are some people who are in positions of power who don't pay for anything. Everything is put on their table for them. Free house, free car, free travel. Why? Because of who they are and the level of power they possess. Right? It's like the president. Look at the president. Because they are the man at the top, the power they possess gives them access to the lap of luxury 24/7. Yes, there are challenges, but this is the role that comes with being in the position of power. The position of power is always under threat. Everyone wants to be in the position of power, even though they are not deserving of being in the position of power. Okay, let's take a few more dates here. Let's see. Yeah. Control chat, Buffett. Hello, let's hit the like button. Please, Buffett. Hit the like button, hit the share button, engage the content. Thank you. Nicola, did I not respond to you yesterday? I responded to you about Mutobo yesterday and Palo Santo. I responded to you on that. I told you Hor Ufote yesterday, and then Obulele, we went on a whole rant in regards to that. How, especially if walwa, how sebedisa Mutobovu, o tlo kgona gore o bolele in regards to the challenges you're having. Perhaps there are people who are attacking you spiritually. You'll be very vocal and you'll be very stern when invoking your guardian angels who must protect you. On a daily basis. Take a teaspoon of the herb, drop it into your steaming water, and then and then steam. While steaming, ubulele. Then Palo Santo, depending on whether you bought the spray or the sticks. If you bought the spray, obviously just spray. If you brought the incense stick, you burn the incense stick, and then you move around your space, Guyana. You cleanse your space with it. Nah, perhaps you missed it yesterday, but I recall answering you yesterday. Okay, let's come here. Itumeleng Mabuya, Lisedi. Towela Itumeleng. She's born 2905 in 1998. May you please interpret and break down for me? Okay, we're doing the soul urge number, right? Which is your soul's urge. This energy moves with you eternally. Then there's the life path number, which is what you must achieve in this lifetime. So 2 plus 9 is 11. What is 11? The master number 11. This individual is on a one-on-one process with themselves. So they undergo a journey of intense isolation. Even when they are in groups, they always like are alone somewhat. They stand out alone somewhere, somehow. Why? Because they have to go on a process of mastering themselves inside. These are people who are so raw. The inside is a direct reflection of what's happening outside and vice versa. So if there are things that are stressing you outside, inside, or pategiga, if there are things that are stressing you inside, outside, visually, you're off. Very empathetic people, right? But I understand because you're on a one-on-one journey to master the inner self. So you must face all the shadow demons. You must face all the traumas. You must face all the deep work that needs to be done so that you can connect with your higher self. These people are on a journey of self mastery. Self mastery. They will then go forward to become prophets. By prophets, I don't mean Prophet Bushiri in church somewhere. Rakwan. I don't mean Prophet Bushiri. Sometimes you can engage in prophetic work randomly wherever you are amongst your friends and provide people with perspective that will be relevant for them. Because what? You're empathetic. You can feel, and most of the time it will be very intimate, one-on-one conversations with people. You understand? It will always operate from that context for you. So you must align with things that are going to serve yourself, your inner self. So the answers are never external. This is why you'll never hear them saying, oh, the life path 11 must work here, must do here, must do here. Why? Because the answers are inside you. How will you engage in the prophetic work? You must tap into yourself and ask yourself. So you must pray and speak to your higher self and God. God, I'm trying to find myself. Church is not going to help you. No Kobela is going to help you. No spiritual mentor is going to help you. All those things, they're external of you. They are not going to help you. You must. What will then happen is if now you're too focused on friends, for example, you're too focused on bophelo ba ko strateng, life will isolate you. There'll be an incident that pushes you into isolation. Why? Because vele wena tlamele ube one-on-one with yourself. Right, one? Okay, let's take a few more here. Okay, 10:33 bafethu. Naledi, re ede Naledi ke yo ka. I see she was backstage just now. But anyway, hopefully she's back that side and she's not going to miss out on anything. She's born 0109 1992. We've already spoken about the one. The one is the leader, right? The first creation, right? The first iteration. As per God's intent, we want to create Naledi, the star, who will then shine bright, and then their light will basically give birth to other people, other things, other ideas, other aspects of what will serve the grand agenda. Yamdimo. You will then also have to master the art of controlling leadership, power. Why? Because it can get to your head that when you're number one all the time. Very competitive people, right? But you need that competitive edge to be a leader because you need to know when the throne is under siege. Firstborns, heirs to the throne. Baba. The gifted people, the people who barwala mrwalo wa their families. These are the ones. Baba. Help them to go forward, take things forward. So with that said, your goal is simple. Be in a position where you will lead and lead with righteousness, lead with the deeper understanding because you're closely connected with zero, which is God. No? From nothing, God created you. This is why we say zero is God, right? Just through thought. Zero is the thought. No? Okay, cool. Let's see. Uh, 2 plus 4, 6. Yeah, makes sense. Hold on, Buffett. I want to. Okay, let's do Doreen. Numbers we seldom do. 2. Doreen is born 2nd March 1981. What's up, Doreen? Hope you're good. Now, these people, obviously, the 2 is a feminine number. It's curvy, right? So you must tap into your femininity. So perhaps you'll have the challenge here being born very masculine, or one. And then you have to remind yourself as to how to connect with the divine feminine. Fine. 2 is about balance, right? Your things operate in twos, masculine, feminine, balance. Right, one. You have to operate from a perspective of balance. You have to engage in creative work. You have to use what? The left hemisphere of your brain, no? The creative side of your brain. So this is where you'll find alignment mostly in regards to your things, in regards to prosperity in life if you do creative work. And now the challenges you might have also, Doreen, is now the struggle to balance divine masculine and feminine. The permutations might be set up where you're always skewing to one side. Perhaps your parents didn't unify properly, therefore, ancestrally, your things aren't connected the way they should be. You need to balance those things. You need to align those things. You need to stand on two legs. Okay? You need to stand on two legs. You need to be grounded. You need to be stable. You need to be creative. Nah, any other environment is not going to align with your soul, right? An environment that is not driving creativity, an environment that is not driving balance. So you can't be someone who drinks too much. You can't be someone who has sex too much. You can't be on extreme ends. You need to be balanced, right? As and when I drink, as and when I lead a healthy lifestyle, as and when I engage with my partner sexually, as and when gazila, because I'm focusing on my stuff. I want it's that balance, right? Very similar to the eight, where you have to balance the energies and also you have to be in flow. Your life is never, there are no straight lines anyway, but your life is never like this. If you look at the number two, it's curvy. So go with the flow of things. Therefore, if you're too masculine, you're going to have an issue with control. Nah, you're going to have an issue with control, and control is going to be problematic for you because it doesn't allow you to tap into your soul's urge, which is to balance things. All right, cool. Onto the stream. Kucho, who am fit?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not in fit. Welcome back again.
Yeah.
Or tshwaretseng le kgono fit.
No, I not too much. Eh?
Uh-huh.
But maybe
How are your
I was
things
born on.
going?
Now since I've started Monday,
Uh,
I haven't received any message from them, but
okay.
I'm not losing any hope.
Yeah, no, never
I'll
lose hope,
just I'll
bro.
just
Um,
I'll just I'll
what
just
questions?
continue.
What questions did you have? What questions did you have?
No, I needed a calculation with the soul edge. So I'm born of the 10 and 10 is one. So previously you discussed the number one.
So can you relate with that about you being a one, about how you must lead, about how you have that responsibility on your shoulders? Perhaps your family depends on you, people around you depend on you. You do not have fulfillment if you are not leading. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I can attest to that. I can relate to that.
So Gabon, you're at work now. Do you feel the job is
Yeah.
aligned your soul urge?
Nah.
All right. So you must engage here. Start a business. Do something where we're now pro leader. Why one? Do you have
Yeah.
something that you're doing in regards to that? Have you started
No.
something? Are you trying to start something?
I haven't tried. I haven't started anything.
Leadership is difficult because you have to have like the discipline, you have to have the motivation, the dedication, the self drive. It's like it all starts with you, actually. One.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're closely connected to God, because 1-0, right? So maybe you can ask God, "Hore, God, now I'm trying to find alignment. Ka dilo tsa bophelo ba ka." And then now I'm finding it really difficult to connect with the information as I should. What will serve me best? Because I get you started the candle process. So perhaps there's a process unique to you that you must align with. Yes. No, definite yes. You must go out into nature because where you stay, your people can come there. Oh, he really, na?
Yeah.
Ya mo leng a ba kgone ho fihla da ko wena ba tlo connecta le wena, so wena tlamehile o itlwaetse ho tswa this process eo leng ho yona. The best connection point for you is going to be out in nature as a result of where you are.
Yeah,
Wabon.
even Mavan, past days, it just came to my thought that maybe I cannot get a connection because of where I am at now. So
Yes.
Mavan, please understand the situation that mo ke le gona ke hirile ke metseng ya batho.
Eh.
So
No, tswa he. Bear nako ya hore o tswe o ye sekangeng o rapela o bolele le bona. That's the best place, neutral location. Because o ka se tsebe hore mo o leng ba thegile kang ba you know.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Wena.
and o thola hore mangelo ya gago ha ba kgone ho sotela under the context wa bona. And if now perhaps they at some point in time feel like now we need to shift you to a space that is going to be more aligned, re tlo kgona hore re sotele re be le wena, but you need to establish that connection, o ba godise moyeng ba tie ba be le matla, so that that strength can then give them the power to give you the strength as to how to
Mm-hmm.
navigate, how to execute wa bona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, le nna
so
ke ntse ke
it's
nagana gore at least maybe nka kera nako katswa
mhm,
because le bana
sure.
ba go ba le blockage according le bana ba go ba le blockage ka baka la ka mo ke dulang ka ona.
O dula kae Nomfit? Where are you from?
I'm from Limpopo ZB, but I'm currently in Oliver.
Oh, Oliven. Oliven ke mo ka mo Tembisa side na.
Yeah, I'm Victoria.
Oh,
Come on, nice side to not far from Atteridgeville.
oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Mfit. I'm Mfit. It's nako o tswe on your days off etswa o bege gore ke tlo connecta le lena. Just acclimatize yourself to those visits. Tsa o tswa ko ntle Mfit.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
acclimatize yourself
Where
to those
schedule
visits of there.
where schedule someone's tight. You won't have time. Yeah, very tight
No,
with schedule.
I can imagine you're in a production space, Wabon.
Yeah,
But you'll make it work.
very
You'll
very.
figure it out. You'll figure it out. Auna ntho e sa lokeng. You'll figure it out. If tlamelo
Yeah.
early before going to work, gore o ye kwa o rapela, ha o qeta o rapela, go to work, you'll then do that.
No,
Wabona?
I
You'll
think
figure it out.
I will get like either whenever I change a shift to a night shift because if you
Sure.
job row, I can pass there and then go coach.
Eh,
It will be
eh,
simple that way.
eh, yeah, please, man. Please, let's try that
Yeah.
approach. Perhaps let it be that next time re tlo bolela gape so tlo ntjwetsa hore no, you were able
Yeah,
to do at least
go
twice or
ba le
three times.
something on the way forward. Yeah. At least
Sure,
maybe go
sure.
ba le way forward in something.
Okay, I'm not Tata Kujo. Let me take more comments here in the comment section, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Okay. Cheers.
Hola. Yeah, Buffett, Wawana Kujo is a great example of how sometimes you're trying to find alignment with your guardian angels, but the space you're in is not conducive for that alignment. Right? Perhaps you're renting, and where you're renting, your people are just not aligned. Perhaps you're staying with certain relatives, and these relatives maybe are from the side of your family that has transgressed in regards to your. Maybe you stay with your mother's people, and you're trying to connect now neutrally and involve your father's people. Your father's people do not have access to your mother's people's place, and it will create challenges for you, Wawan. It will create challenges for you. So, with that said, some of you need to dedicate time to going out into praying into nature. I used to be that guy. I'm still that guy, just now on the bike, differently, right? Have a moment to myself out there in the middle of nowhere, speak to my people. And I got to understand, oh, okay, this was going to serve me best. And then I started to get the revelations around the challenges in regards to dilotaka. So going out there is very powerful. So if you are in that position where they're not coming forward, I'm not getting the information, go connect in nature. Go connect in nature. Go speak to them in nature and take it from there. Now, unfortunately, we have to go, Buffet, to running a mission to Pretoria to go see our new store, which opens end of November. End of November, we open a store in Pretoria. Much anticipated store because there's a lot of people in Pretoria who travel from Pretoria to here to come buy from us. So expect that not so long from now. Thank you guys for the support. Unfortunately, we can't get to everyone, but it's a shared learning experience. This information is also available online. We're in the age of information. So you take your day of birth, reduce it to a single digit, and you then Google soul urge number 7 or 8 or whatever your number is. And then you read up more about it, and then you connect the dots. And then when you come back here, maybe you might get an opportunity and we can speak about it, and you see if the information I share with you correlates with the information you got. Like, yeah. We'll catch up again tomorrow. Tomorrow, all things herbal medicine, né? And then another popular one Thursday, crystals. Nah? All right, peace, family. Take care of yourselves. Shout out. Countdown. Then when we come back, we'll come back because I need to go drop off the keys, and then we ride to Pretoria and call my Lula.